Weaver Furniture Sales and Ship.
Good evening, Dan Byler and Randy Yoder once again bringing you some girls high school hardwood hoops action from the Warrior Dome. Tonight, the 2 and 4 Lady Warriors are looking to pick up win number 3 from a Lady Bruins team from Bethany that has lost much of their firepower from last year. Last year's seniors Zoe Willems and Mariah Stoltzfus, who are both playing college ball, one at Trine and one at Grace. Willems had averaged 20 points a game last year, and it's leaving the Bruins to look for other scoring options this year. Right now, senior Kaylee Kroom seems to be their answer, averaging 13.3 points a game. The Lady Warriors varsity contest tonight is the second of a triple header. Bethany does not have a JV girls team this year, so instead of the normal 4 games when we do these boys-girls matchups, there are only 3 games tonight. The boys JV contest has just ended with the Warriors picking up a win. The final score there was 59-18, led by 14 points from freshman Hudson Yoder. And at the conclusion of the girls' game, the varsity boys from Westview and Bethany will also face off in their season openers for 2024-2025. We're happy to have you here with us on LaGwana Media for all the Warrior Bruins action tonight from Westview High School. Tonight's game sponsor is Weaver Furniture Sales with 2 locations in Shipshewana. The pregame sponsor for this season's games is Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Our half-game sponsor for the games this year is Tiffany's Restaurant in Topeka, and our post-game sponsor is J&R Solutions, your internet service provider. This evening's game is also brought to you by Shipshewana Trading Place, featuring the Shipshewana Antique Auction, State Road 5 South in Shipshewana. Height Auto Body in LaGrange. By Yoder Crossroads, located at the crossroads of State Road 5 and US 20. Also by LaGwana. Get quality, get excellent customer service, get creative. By Jerry's Standard Service in downtown Middlebury. By Southwind Flooring, located at 7300 North, 1000 West, Shipshewana. And by Breathe Easy Mold Solutions in Shipshewana. Tonight's game is a presentation of LaGwana Media and the Indiana High School Athletic Association's Champions Network.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom, filled with a complete line of solid hardwood, custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family owned and operated since 1989.
Tonight's Westview pregame show brought to you by Freedom Finish Works, specializing in powder coating both steel and aluminum from one-piece custom orders to full production quantities. Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Well, Randy, here we are ready to, well, it's the first game for us, but the girls have already played 6 games, winning 2 out of their first 3, I think, and then, but overall 2 and 4 right now.
Right, yep. I've only seen them play once so far this year, so I'm looking forward to tonight to see how they're going to, hopefully, like you said, they won their opener this year, and then they've lost 4 of their last 5. But hopefully, I think if they play up to their potential tonight and then Saturday against Mishawaka, these are 2 games that are very winnable. So we're hoping that they can turn the tide this week.
Yes, that would be good. Yeah. So as we mentioned, Bethany's certainly in a rebuilding year too. We'll pause now for the national anthem. A rendition by one of the students here, Lexi Warren. So again, tonight's pregame show was brought to you by Freedom Finish Works, specializing in powder coating. Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. So taking a look at the starting lineups for tonight, we'll be starting with the Bruins from Bethany. So starting at 1 forward, 5'7" junior, Kendra Kern, number 14. And another junior, 5'4", Lori Chupp, number 20. And leading scorer, 5'8", senior Carly Kroom, wearing number 22. And a forward, 5'5", Ellie Morris, number 24. And in the center, we have a freshman, Amari Lind, number 34. And now for Westview, senior Karis Weinberg is coming in at 5'6", wearing number 1. Olivia Bontrager, a 5'1" sophomore, wearing number 5. And then another senior is Morgan Rieksecker, coming in at 5'6", wearing number 15. And a junior, Janissa Lehman, also 5'6", number 21. And our height in the middle tonight is junior 6'2", Maddie Grossman, wearing number 43. And the Warriors are coached by Ryan Yoder. All right, so the game I had watched was when they played Wawasee. Is that the same one? I was thinking, yeah, that's right. We talked for a bit.
We talked a little bit that night. Yep.
I think the one thing that I had noticed that evening that was new, I guess, or more so, Janissa Lehman driving hard to the basket. I loved seeing that. That was probably one of the biggest changes I'd seen from last year.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. She was really putting pressure on the defense.
Well, it looks like we have a little bit of a height advantage on the jump. And yet, the tip was controlled by Bethany, but Janissa stepped in and stole it. So Westview setting up, going around the perimeter. It looks like the Bruins are in a zone. 3-point shot up by Karis and Weinberg, and hits a 3 right off the bat. It puts Westview up 3-0.
It's a nice way to get out of the gate, isn't it?
It is. So Lind with the ball, driving to the baseline, pulls it back up, throws it out to senior Carly Kroom. She puts it up and in from about 4 feet out. So they immediately answer with 2 points of their own. Rieksecker lobs the ball inside to Janissa. She turns, going to have to kick it back out. Maddie takes a free throw. No good, but Janissa with the rebound, puts it up, can't get it. This time the rebound pulled out of there by Carly Kroom. And
it's like we're in a 2-3 zone.
Yeah, yep. That's what I was just looking at. So, and looks like they're being patient. Working it down to the sideline and down the baseline on the freshman, and I think she bounced the ball on the out of bounds line. Either that or she was standing out of bounds. I think she had a brother that was playing on the JV team. At least there was another Lind on that team. Not an overly common name in the area. Of course, they could be cousins or they could be not related.
Yeah, hard to say.
Yeah. Down to Rieksecker. She's going to drive in, kick it back out to Karis. Olivia down to Janissa. She's going to take the 3. This time it's no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Amari Lind. And the Bruins bring it back the other way. Punch inside, back out. And she's going to take the 3. That was a huge, high, arching shot. And rebound finally pulled out of there by Morgan Rieksecker, and Karis going the other way quickly. Now she's going to pull it back out. Morgan punches it inside to Janissa. She's going to drive. She's going to have to kick it back out. Morgan drives. And back out to Karis. She's going to drive underneath, and they're going to call a foul. They're going to say I think that was on Kern. Kendra Kern pushed her out of bounds. The official first signaled 15, and then he looked back. It's like, wait a minute, was that right? No, it's 14.
Yeah.
Rieksecker to trigger the ball in for the Lady Warriors. Inside to Janessa. Poked away from her. She regains it. Olivia's going to set it up again up front. Cross to Kara. She's going to take another three, and she hits another one. 2 threes by Karis Weinberg. We'll take that start. So Westview up 6-2. 5:39 to go here in the first quarter.
I think she had 4 against Prairie Heights, I was told.
Okay.
So
yeah.
she must be working on that 3 ball this summer, because that was one of her weaknesses, but somebody said she really worked on that this summer. So
long rebound again off the miss by Morris. And Westview's going to set it up to, she's going to take another 3.
Whoa.
She hit it again. 3 threes. I think she's feeling it.
Yes, she is.
5:10 to go. Morris drives inside, spin move, puts it up, no good. Rieksecker with the rebound for Westview, and Karis brings the ball down. Back to Bontrager to set things up. And looking inside, now to Grossman, back around the perimeter. Karis had the ball on the perimeter, but she didn't take the shot. Oh, nice fake move there by Olivia. She puts the shot up, can't get it to go. They're going to get Janessa for a push on the rebound, I think. I'm going to say she pushed off trying to get open. So she picks up her first, and that'll be the first either way.
I agree with you. That was a nice fake and shooting off the dribble there by Bontrager. It didn't fall, but I liked the thought. That was a good move.
Ball down to Lind on the baseline. Now she's looking to get rid of it. Finally does. Carly Kroom trying to grab it. Olivia Bontrager trying to help her hold it. Don't think she wants the help. Shot off the back of the iron. No good there by Chupp. And Karis with a rebound. Pushes it down quickly. Inside to Janessa. She loses the control, but she gets it back now to Maddie. Maddie takes a free throw, banks it in. Grossman with a bucket, and Westview up with an early 11-2 lead. And coach of the Bruins wants to talk things over. So 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
And we're back. So 4:01 to go. Westview with a 11-2 lead, thanks mostly to Karis Weinberg.
My goodness, absolutely.
Didn't see that at the Wawasee game because,
No.
of course, she got hurt during that game. She was out for part of the game and then got her hand bandaged up.
Yeah, that's right.
Came back in, but
yeah, we're 4 for 7 overall, but 3 of them are threes. Bethany's 1 for 5 early on.
Westview applying some three-quarter court pressure here. And missed the player she was aiming for, but got it to somebody else. Bree Corey had the initial block, but point put back up by Lind. Inside to Janessa and to Rieksecker. She loses it, and last touch by Westview.
I have us for, that's our first turnover, I believe.
So I think so, yeah. So Westview applying pressure again. Karis right down there on her, and now she's going to poke it loose.
Turnover.
Janessa has it on the other side. Nice pass underneath. That was perfect. She caused the turnover, and then she gets the points. So 11 points for Karis in less than 5 minutes. Outside. Morris kicks it down to Crum. Back out to Morris. She takes another 3. High arching 3 again. And over the top, Carly Kroom poked it out. So Westview will get the ball and bring it the length of the floor. Coming in for the Lady Bruins. Her first action tonight is number 42, and I do not have a number 42. Do you have a number 42?
I do not. Nope.
Okay, so mystery player number 42.
Yeah.
So it might be one of the other players. She looks fairly tall.
Yeah, Yeah, they don't have a JV. Well, they don't have a JV, so
Yeah.
we don't know. Yeah, there's nothing.
Well, I'm wondering if do they have a tall girl on the roster that hasn't been out there yet? Not in, ball taken inside. Janessa Lehman loses it. Second turnover on Westview. Well, you really don't. Well, yeah, Olivia Mass. Maybe that's Olivia Mass. She's listed at 5'9". She's number 32 on our roster. Okay, it is Olivia Mass.
Right.
We just got that from one of our engineers. So thank you, Chad. So Olivia Mast is number 42 instead of 32. Working around the perimeter. Morris dribbles. Now she's going to take another shot. I was going to say, I think she must apparently be able to hit those because she keeps shooting, and she finally got one to drop. So 13-7, Westview still up by 6. Underneath, J.J. Whetstone checked in on that last break. Inside Debris Corey. She's going to take the short jumper off the back of the iron, no good. And Olivia Mass with the rebound gets it to Morris. Westview drops back into that 2-3 zone again. Morris at the top of the key looking. Across to Crum. To Chupp. Back to Morris. Morris on the left side, all the way down to the baseline. Karras all over her. And they're going to call her for a foul there, I think. Yeah, they're going to call that. Yeah, and Karras Weinberg, that's her first, team second. Checking in for Westview, freshman Morgan Grossman came in, as well as who came back in? Maybe Morgan.
Yeah.
So Morgan came in. Both Morgans came in. Morgan Rieksecker, Morgan Grossman, Maddie Grossman, and Bree Corey out. Kendra Kern, another long shot by Morris. What is that, about her 5th shot? And she has got a huge arching shot.
It's interesting, Dan. I looked in their season stats. She was 1 for 11 up until tonight.
Okay.
So she's not hit many, but she's sure putting them up.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they've told her to keep shooting because they figure that's going to be their best option. Olivia with Janessa with this. No, it was Olivia.
Yep.
And Karras gets another bucket. That's got to be a personal best. My goodness, 15 points in less than 7 minutes. And she just stole the ball, and she's heading back the other way, looking to add to it. And she does. Another bucket. She's got 3 threes and 3 twos. Karras Brewer with 15 points. Minute 2 to go in the quarter. Coming back in is Lori Chupp for the Lady Bruins. And trying to figure out where to go with the inbound pass. And J.J. Whetstone gets a steal, and she puts it up and in. She gets in the scoring column. 19-7. Lady Warriors seem to have everything going their way right now. And now we're going to up. Well, so Karras is also adding to the foul total. So she's got 3 threes, 3 twos, and 2 fouls.
2 fouls.
So Janessa Lehman checking in. I'm assuming she's coming in for Karras. Seem to be having some feedback here. I'm hearing myself delayed by about 30 seconds. See if our engineers can take care of that. Inside, and now we're going to have a foul on JJ. So that's our 4th, I believe.
Yep.
All right, so they'll be inbounding underneath the left side of their own basket, and that'll be Morris triggering. Oh, no, he's passing it to the right side. So, quick shot put up there by Chupp, and no good. Janessa with the rebound, and Olivia has the ball, passes it across to Whetstone, and she couldn't get the rebound to go. And Whetstone stepped back in, got a piece of the rebound, jump ball, so the Bruins will get it, but that means Westview should then get it to start the second quarter. Long pass inside into Kroom, almost stolen by Olivia coming from behind. And now Morris double teamed out front, and she throws it off of Janessa's knee. That was a good play. She recognized that she was getting trapped in the corner, so.
Bethany's averaging 26 turnovers a game this year, and I think that's part of Coach's plan is the pressure.
Let's help them out with that stat.
Let's keep building it, huh?
Yeah. Olivia Mass passes it across to Gonzalez, back out front to Chupp, and shot put up by Mass, but it was after the buzzer. So after 8 minutes of play, Westview up 19-7. We'll be back with second quarter action in 60 seconds.
Visit the new Yoder Crossroads Complex in Shipshewana. Start your day off right with locally roasted coffee at 5 Lakes Coffee. Speedy drive-through or enjoy the aroma and coffee inside. Breakfast and lunch at the Corn Crib Cafe offering daily lunch specials and featuring Yoder popcorn. Quality popcorn since 1936. Homemade caramel corn and free samples while you browse our gourmet shops. That's Yoder Crossroads, 5 and 20, Shipshewana, Indiana.
$30 bid around $3,500.
Hear the calls of the auctioneers at the Shipshewana Antique Auction every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Feel the thrill as 6 to 9 auctioneers showcase a variety of antiques, collectibles, treasures, and more. Whether in search of a unique find or something for your next DIY project, you'll find it at the Shipshewana Auction, and it's different every week. Bid on thousands of items from pickers from all over. To learn how to buy or sell, visit ShipshewanATradingPlace.com. Going once, twice,
Sold.
On the best deals at the Shipshewana Antique Auction.
And we're back at the Warrior Dome. And as we mentioned right before the end of the first quarter, because of that tie ball situation J.J. Whetstone created, Westview will get the ball to start the second quarter as well.
Well, we scored 19 points. I think we're averaging 31 points a game this year, so we're on pace to bump that up a little bit.
Well, yeah, all but 4 of those points coming from Karras.
Yeah.
She has the ball down in the corner. No, that's Grossman in the ball in the corner. Pass across the top, almost thrown her over. Olivia picks it up, down to Rieksecker. She takes about a 12-footer off the front of the rim, no good. Maddie Grossman's going to get called from a foul from behind as Lori Chupp had corralled that rebound for the Lady Bruins. So Westview still going to apply that three-quarter court pressure. Morris with the ball, looking to get through. And Whetstone knocks it away. So Lady Bruins will get another chance to bring it down the floor. Triggered in by Lori Chupp into Morris. Across to Kaylee Kroom and back to Morris, and she brings it across the timeline. I think we had a miscommunication. Oh, yeah, we had sort of a 1-4 thing going there. And I think Lynn dribbled the ball off her toe, and it went out of bounds. Turnover for the Lady Bruins.
Number 6 unofficially. And at this point, we have 2.
So pass down to Whetstone, back up top to Bontrager. Lobs it across to Rieksecker, down to Janessa, inside to Maddie. She puts the ball up, no good. Whetstone with the rebound, manages to save it, gets it to Olivia. She did a nice little fake again, dribbled around her defender and scores. So Bontrager with her first points tonight. 21-7 Westview. Morris with the ball, pushes it down. Kaylee Crum. And now to Lynn. She's stuck, but Crum gets the ball just inside the free throw line. Can't get it. Rieksecker pulls down the board for the Lady Warriors. And Bontrager trots the ball down the floor again. She's set up. They could give her the 3.
Yeah.
So she's going to take it. Off the back of the iron, no good. Janessa ended up on the ground. I think they're going to say somebody pushed her, so the foul's going to be called on Lori Chupp. Is that the first one called on them? It is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We restart the fouls, don't we?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
It's just their second one, though, isn't it, overall?
Well, I missed who got the first. Well, no, it says, oh, yeah, it's their second.
Yeah, number 14, Kern.
Ball came loose. Karras Weinberg had checked back in during that stoppage of play. And she's got it now down in the corner to Janessa Lehman. Kicks it out top to Bontrager. She's going to work it across. Janessa with it on the left side. Lobs it inside to Bree. Can't get it to go. Ball still in bounds. Karras Weinberg saves it again. That's her second save of what could have been a Westview turnover. And now Karras takes a shot, and she hits again. 17 points for Karras Weinberg, 5'6" junior, having a heck of a game. Lind caught in about the worst possible spot. She had the out of bounds on one side and that half-court line stopping her on the back. Although it was wide open to pass it back to her teammate behind her. Freshman mistake, I think.
I think so.
Weinberg triggers it into Bontrager. Looks like Morgan Grossman getting set to check back in for Westview on the next stoppage of play. Weinberg drives underneath, kicks it back out to Corey, and across to Bontrager. Now she's going to take a three again, off the back of the iron again. She got her own rebound, and she's going to look to kick it back out. So Janessa spinning inside. Corey takes a free throw, and she got it to go. So
her first
bucket, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different players have scored now for Westview. Olivia Mast to Morris. She drives inside, puts it up off the glass, no good. Janessa Lehman with the rebound, coming back the other way quickly. And she kicks it out to Karras. That time the three's not going to go. Rieksecker got the rebound, can't get it to go either. And Janessa pulled down the board for Westview. So what was that? 3 offensive boards for Westview.
I like that aggressive play under the basket on offense.
Well, I thought he put up a 1-5 again, but he must have been the 1-4. That's right. The first foul was on 14 because remember we had that whole conversation about. So that's her second. So 60-second timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds as well.
LaGwana is your local one-stop shop for design, print and signage, vehicle graphics, publications, web design, photography, promotional products. LaGwana, the better we know you, the better we serve you. Like what you see? Get started today at LaGwana.com. LaGwana, helping you get where you LaGwana go.
Are you looking for unlimited high-speed internet? With no contract and no credit check. No matter where you live, it's available. Bringing America together. J&R Solutions, Internet Service Provider. Call them at 574-349-7673.
Back at Westview High School, Morgan Rieksecker set to trigger it in for the Lady Warriors. 4:46 to go here in the first half. Westview up 18, 25-7. And Rieksecker was still standing out of bounds when Bontrager passed back to her. It's a nice no-look pass, but I don't know. Maybe Rieksecker wasn't expecting it back.
Yeah.
She hadn't made it in bounds yet. Morris down to Lind. Now back to Morris. Inside to Kroom. And she dribbles up, gets a shot in. We just, during that timeout, I just said something about the fact that she's only scored 2 points, so maybe she heard me.
She doubled it, I guess.
She just doubled her points. Weinberg to Morgan Grossman, now to Bontrager. Bontrager looking. Down in the corner to Grossman. She's going to shoot a three. I don't know if, I think that might have been partially tipped.
Yeah, it did. I think so.
Pulled out of there by Kroom, and now Morris brings the ball down. Top of the key, looking across to Lori Chupp. Looking inside, now down to Morris again. Inside to Mast, Olivia Mast kicks it out, and now another high three put up, no good. Rebound pulled down. Boy, it almost looked like she double dribbled, but in any case, Morris got the ball, gets it back to Kroom. Kroom looking. She lost the ball, but right into the hands of Lori Chupp, and now Morris drives underneath, and the ball knocked away. Bree Corey picks it up for Westview. Bontrager brings the ball down the floor. Janessa Lehman getting set to check in on the next dead ball. Hands it off to Rieksecker. Rieksecker drives and out to Karras. She puts up a three. Got it!
Another one.
4-3 tonight. 28-7. 20 of those by Karras Weinberg.
That's unreal, isn't it?
Oh my gosh. Shot by Lynn, no good. She chases down, gets her own
Good
rebound.
hustle.
She's looking to get rid of it, and she traveled. But yeah, we definitely are putting pressure on whoever gets the ball and are forcing those turnovers. So J.J. Whetstone, Janissa Lehman come in for Olivia Bontrager and Morgan Rieksecker. So yeah, we basically have eight players on the varsity, and they're all getting action tonight.
Yeah, it's good to see.
Yeah. Karis drives, steps through, puts it up and in. 22 for Karis. Oh my, I'd like to know what her personal best is in a game. She's got to be there.
This has to be there.
I think she has to be there, and it's still 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Lynn drives the baseline. She got underneath there and couldn't do anything with it. Whetstone pulls down the rebound.
She's on pace for about 48.
Well, yeah, if she could keep going. Ball, she has the ball right now, drives down the left side, pulls it back out. Now to Janessa up top. Morgan drives, kicks it underneath, up to Whetstone. Whetstone got a nice little 6-footer, so her second bucket of the night, 32-7. So we're outscoring them 13-2 here. Sorry, it's 32-9, 13-2 here in the second quarter. I'm having to remember how to do my score sheet here.
Yeah.
Freshman Armani Lynn puts it up from the baseline, gets her second bucket tonight, so 32-11. And another timeout called. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Back at Westview High School, team's just about to break out of their huddles. Just having a discussion about other sports going on here at Westview. They actually have a girls wrestling team. Well, we have 2 girls that are wrestling this year. So is that becoming a bigger thing? Other schools have?
It is, just in the last year or two. My son, who's an AD at Lakeland, was telling me that he said it could hurt Garrett's girls basketball program. They have 16 girls wrestling.
Oh my goodness!
This year. that could have an impact on your other sports.
Yeah. All right, Westview brings it down. 1:46 to go here in the opening half. Grossman, it's Morgan Grossman with the ball. Back out top to Bontrager. Looks like we're going to be really patient here the way it looks to me. They're staying, the Bruins are staying in that 2-3 zone. Morgan drives inside, passes it to her sister Maddie, but the ball knocked loose. And Morris brings it down and then hits Kroom as she comes across the baseline, or across the free throw line. She couldn't get it, and Bontrager pulls down the rebound for Westview. I wonder if they're really trying to get Maddie some touches on the inside. Definitely the tallest player on the floor by 6'5", 4 inches. And there we go. We got it up and in. Can't get it to go. She's tall enough. She got the rebound right over the top of Gonzalez there, but she's got her by about a foot. So Grossman, that'd be Maddie Grossman, her second bucket tonight. Kroom tries to dribble inside, lost her balance and travels. Another turnover on the Lady Bruins. 41.3 seconds to go here in the first half.
They've already broke their average for the per game, so hopefully we can keep building on it here as the second half progresses.
Morgan Grossman back to Bontrager. Bontrager, nice. She's got that little fake that she can sell it. Makes them think she's going one way and then she goes the other way. 14 seconds. Looks like we're getting a play set. Morgan Grossman now to Whetstone. She's going to get a wide open 3. She didn't hit it, but she got fouled. And I assume she'll get 3 shots on that. That's going to be called on Lori Chuck. No, they're saying it's not on the shot. So 4.5 seconds to go. And Whetstone will be triggering the ball in. Bontrager drives, puts up a little 10-footer, can't get it to go. Rebound by Lori Chupp, but that's going to end it. Westview with a commanding 34-11 lead as we go into halftime. We'll be back with our halftime show right after this 60-second timeout.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Commissioner's thing that we're not going to have time in front of the boys game. Back at Westview High School. Tonight's halftime show brought to you by Tiffany's Restaurant, serving delicious home-style meals, including hearty breakfasts, lunches on the go, delicious suppers, and some of the best pies and desserts you'll find anywhere. Tiffany's in Topeka. Well, Randy, what do we got so far?
Okay. Pretty happy totals here for the first 16 minutes. Start out with Westview here, and what can we say about Weinberg?
Oh my goodness!
Harris? Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Unbelievable.
What a game!
Yeah. She has a total of 22 points on 5 twos and 4 threes. Tremendous. Most of them from outside, but she even drove there towards the end. She's just playing a complete ball game all the way around. She does have 2 personal fouls. Beyond her, we have 12 more points from the rest of the team. Olivia Bontrager has a basket for 2 points. J.J. Whetstone has a pair of baskets for 4. Bree Corey has 1 field goal for 2, and Maddie Grossman has 2 field goals for a total of 4 points. So unofficially, we were 4 for 9 from 3-point range, which is 44%, and Harris has all 4 made. I don't know how many she took. I just have team totals.
Yeah, I know she missed at least 2, but I can only remember 2.
Yeah, she didn't miss many. You're right.
So.
And unofficially 11 for 19 from 2, which is probably 50.
Yeah, it's a little over
57-8%. Yeah. So very good shooting. We're perfect from the foul line. We're 0 for 0. In fact, we were talking, neither team has attempted a free throw, which is kind of rare in high school basketball. But
how many fouls were called altogether?
Officially, I had us for 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did you get, Dan?
I wasn't like you said. Like I said earlier, I have to get used to doing my stats again.
Yeah.
I'm not used to doing this anymore.
Yeah, there really weren't many called. I had us unofficially for 5, and Bethany for 4. They have 2 girls with 2 each. For Bethany's scoring, they had 11, and just 3 girls got in the scoring column. Carly Kroom,
yeah.
Their leading scorer, averaging over 13, has 2 2-pointers for a total of 4. Ellie Morris has attempted a whole basket full of 3-pointers attempts, and she had 1 fall for 3 points for Bethany. And then their freshman center, I've been kind of impressed with her as a freshman. She has some nice moves around the basket. Lind has 2 baskets for a total of 4 points. Unofficially, I had them attempting 6 threes. They were 1 for 6. And as far as 2-pointers, I had 14, I guess. And so they only made what?
4 of 14. Yeah. So a little less than a third.
I think the thing I really like to see from us tonight, Dan, is we've taken, again, these are unofficial, but I have us for 28 shot attempts, which a lot of times that's about the amount we'd take in a regular 32-minute game. So we're aggressive. we're not messing around. The first good look, we're attacking, and then we're crashing the boards too.
Yeah.
It just seems like we're playing more up-tempo, more determined basketball tonight, and
well, it's certainly been fun to watch, I'll say that.
It has.
I just realized something here. Normally I get my score sheets all printed up ahead of time. I didn't get the rosters in time, so I hand wrote it in here.
Okay.
And I just now realized that I've been calling Corey Chupp Lori Chupp all evening, so I apologize. It's Corey Chupp. I assume, is that probably Gary's daughter?
I'm going
possibly.
with
So my
that
apologies to Corey Chupp for
Yeah.
calling her Lori. So
Okay.
we'll make sure you get that right, but my handwriting was not clear enough.
You know, it's
So-
funny you say that. I didn't even realize that, Dan.
I just happened to look over at your printed
Yeah.
the sheets they handed out here at the school,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh,
Yeah,
that says Corey, not Lori.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, overall it's been a lot of fun. The girls are playing hard, and all 8 girls are getting quite a bit of playing time, rotating through. I think when we had watched the other night, I think pretty sure that Bree Corey had started. She did not start tonight, so
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure who started in her place the other night. Was it Janice or Maddie?
Maddie, yeah.
So Maddie we wanted to start more height tonight again.
Well, I think against Goshen she was sick. Or no, it wasn't sickness. It was an injury.
Oh,
It
okay.
was an injury, and she didn't play. That was last Thursday, so that was what, 5 days ago?
Yeah.
And maybe she must have recovered enough now.
Okay.
But yeah, I think Maddie did start in that particular game also. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Janessa Elena has been scoring a lot for us. Now, she hasn't gotten in the scoring title tonight yet, but I think she'll get going here the second half. But with Weinberg as hot as she is,
Yeah, it feels like we're playing a little different than the game when we played Wawasee. There, we were driving inside. Tonight, we haven't had to so much.
No.
We're getting the outside shots, and they're going.
Yeah.
So
and
take what they give you, I guess.
And I think the other thing is, we've scored a lot of buckets off of turnover steals
Right, yeah.
and converted those without having to set up our offense. And that's always nice as a coach when you can score maybe 25% of your points minimum without having to set up the offense.
Yeah. Okay, I think we'll take about a 2-minute break here, and then we'll come back and we'll be getting ready for second half action here at Westview High School. This is LaGwana Media.
Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street, Topeka. Mouth-watering home-cooked goodness, all in a friendly down-home atmosphere among friends and neighbors. Different daily specials, all-you-can-eat fish twice a week. Scrumptious buffets featuring our fried chicken. And then finish it off with a slice of fresh-baked pie. Eat in our large dining room or carry out at 260-593-2988, and now offering delivery within 10 miles of Topeka.
Are you looking for unlimited high-speed internet? With no contract and no credit check. No matter where you live, it's available. Bringing America together. J&R Solutions, Internet Service Provider. Call them at 574-349-7673.
LaGwana is your local one-stop shop for design, print and signage, vehicle graphics, publications, web design, photography, promotional products. LaGwana, the better we know you, the better we serve you. Like what you see? Get started today at LaGwana.com. LaGwana, helping you get where you LaGwana go.
Back here at Westview High School. Westview just came out of the locker room. Lady Bruins still, here they come as well. Earlier this evening, the first of the 3 games we have tonight, the JV boys had faced off against each other. Westview ended up winning that game 59-18, led by 18 points by freshman Hudson Yoder. 10 points for, all right, where'd my little cheat sheet go here? It was for Brett Springer, and 9 points for Brett Springer and 10 points for Laban Bontrager. And Laban and Hudson also listed on the varsity roster tonight, so the 2 top scorers in the JV game will at least be dressing for tonight's game in the varsity, I would think. So I believe the Lady Bruins will have the ball first here to start the second half. I don't think there were any tie-ups at all there in the second quarter, were there?
I believe there were. I was just thinking, Dan, I think this is a big week for us to get this game in, play well, and then Saturday, and then we start getting back in our conference with Busco, Garrett, some of those teams. So I think it's great if we gain some confidence before we get back into conference play here in a week or so.
Lynn drives the baseline, trying to get rid of it. Finally, had a pocket picked by Bontrager. Nice no-look pass across to Karras. And speaking of tie-ups or jump balls, so we had the steal, but then sort of had a half turnover here. We got tied up. We get the ball back, but Bontrager out to Janessa, across to Karras. He's going to pull it back out. Punched inside to Morgan, but down to Karras. She's going to take a 3. No good this time. Freshman Lind that pulls it down for the Lady Bruins. Now to Corey Chupp, and now Morris brings the ball down the floor. Down in the right side to Kern, and up top to Morris. Now to Kaylee Crum. She puts it up off the glass and in from about 8 feet out. 6 points for her now, 13-34. Lady Bruins score first here in the second half.
That was a nice looking shot, the way she used the glass coming off the dribble.
It seems like Bontrager's doing a lot of that, where she's seeing the players out of the corner of her eye. Passes, makes it hard for them to see where she's going to go. Double team Janessa Lehman was. She steps through it and gets a foul called. That foul is going to go against Morris, Ellie Morris. That's her first, isn't it?
Yes, yep.
Down to Karras. She takes a 3. Got it! 5 threes for Karras tonight. 25 points. Down to Kern. She tries to drive the baseline. She gets through. And they're going to call Morgan Riegsecker for a little board checking there, trying to push her player up against it. Okay, pushing her out of bounds. Riegsecker picks up her first. Ellie Morris to trigger it in for the Lady Bruins. Lobbing it in to Kaylee Crum, I'm sorry. I have a niece called Kaylee Crum. That shot no good by Corey Chupp. Riegsecker into Bontrager. Are they in a 1-3-1 now?
Yeah, they've been in that quite a bit. I'm surprised they're staying in the zone with the way Karras is shooting the ball from out.
Yeah, you normally figure 3-point shots should break a zone.
Yeah.
Janessa takes a 15-footer, can't get it to go. Riegsecker gets the rebound. Karras going to take another 3. All around the rim, no good. And I'm guessing maybe Maddie over the top, trying to get the rebound from behind. Yep, so Maddie Grossman picks up that foul.
Their second. Team second.
Bringing the ball down. Corey Chupp down the corner. Ellie pushes it inside to Lind and blocked by Maddie Grossman. She just blocked it and stole it. Ball passed inside. ball loose all over the place, and Lind with the ball finally releases it to Chupp and now to Morris, and she down the other side, and quick shot put up by Kern. No good. Bontrager with the rebound on the far side. So she's gonna did another one of those looks one way and then took off the other way. Nice pass inside to Grossman, kicks it out to Karras. She takes a three. That's going to be a little long. Kern with the rebound, and Bontrager tried to poke it loose from behind, and the official was standing right there. He called her for the foul. Let's see, reminder here on the fouls. Starting last year, the fouls reset in Indiana high school basketball each quarter, or for the, is it just the girls that are doing that?
Boys and girls.
Yeah, boys and girls, and then it's, oh goodness. There's no more 1-on-1s. They're all two. Oh, she takes a 24-footer, and she got it to go.
Yeah.
Ellie Morris hit her second three of the night. 16-37.
On the fifth foul of every quarter, they're all two-shot fouls from now on, starting last year. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
No more 1-on-1. You don't have to earn the second shot.
Right. But you also don't shoot quite as quick, possibly. Well, it all depends on how they're dispersed. Bontrager drives inside, pulls it back out. Bree Corey gets the shot. Oh, all over the place, but won't go in. Janessa got a piece of it, almost over the shoulder of Kroom, but they're going to say it was a jump situation. And on the alternating possession, Lady Bruins get the ball. Rieksecker out, Whetstone in, Mast in for the Lady Bruins, coming in for Lind.
A little quieter quarter in terms of scoring so far.
Right.
Midway through the third here.
We're actually being outscored, what, 5-3 right now?
5-3, yeah. Yep. Weinberg's three-pointers only points so far this quarter.
Kern with the ball up top. Chupp down to Morris. Underneath to Kroom. All the way underneath the basket to Kern. She puts it up, can't get it to go, but Kroom snuck in there and got the rebound, put it up and in. So yeah, being outscored 7-3 now here in the third quarter. 3:31 to go in this period. Karras with a three, no good. Bree Corey with the rebound, and they're going to say she stepped out of bounds. So points not coming quite as freely as they did here in the first half.
No.
Well, and if I remember right, the other night when we played Wawasee, the third quarter was not good for us. We got outscored 18-0 in that third quarter, and we ended up losing the game by 2. I mean, by 20, which was 2 outside of that third quarter.
Yeah, right. Yep. Well, one thing, we haven't scored this half. We were getting a lot of points off of our press first half. We haven't been able to set it up so far.
Well, that's true, because we do the press when we score, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Bontrager puts up a three, no good. Corey had the rebound but couldn't control it, goes out of bounds. And had a 2 points takedown over there.
Yeah, it looked like Thursday football here coming up, the Lions and the Bears.
Morris passes it down to Kern. Kern looking inside, now she's going to drive the baseline. Mast and
there, nice steal.
Picked off out of there by Bontrager, passes it across to Karras and up and in. Five points this quarter for Karras. Weinberg, 27 points now, and another steal by Westview. Coming back the other way. Karras was sitting in the corner saying, "Come on, give me the ball."
Yeah.
Now she drives the baseline, she puts it up. Partially blocked by Mast, and ball ahead to Kern. Now she's looking for somebody to hand it off to Morris to bring it across the timeline. And she's going to pop another one of her rainmakers, and she hit another one. So that's her third tonight. Or sorry, third and second here in the third quarter.
Would you say she's taken close to 10 or 12?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
Whetstone, 3-point shot off the back of the iron, and Ellie Morris all the way to the other end and gets a layup. So yeah, somehow we haven't got the offense rolling this quarter. Karras with another three. Got it. 6 threes. It's a good thing she's hitting.
She's got 30, right?
Yes, she does. Kern in the corner.
All but 12 of her points. Unreal.
Yeah. Ellie Morris. And as far out as she's shooting. Oh, passed inside. Kaylee Kroon snuck in there. Got another bucket inside.
She's now got 10. After having what at halftime? 4, right?
Yeah. So they've switched to a 2-3 zone. Oh, now they're dropping back to the 1-3-1. They're watching whoever we have in the setting up in the middle there. Ball up top to Bontrager. 30 seconds to go. We might be waiting for the last shot here. I'm not sure. Bontrager just keeps dribbling. Down to 17 seconds. Corey Chupp out on her a little bit now. Do a little bit of pressure. Passes it in. Karras almost loses it. He does lose it. Another tie up. So we'll get it back, but that means we don't get it to start the fourth quarter. Morgan Grossman checks in, comes in for Bree Corey. 6.2 seconds to go, and the Lady we'll have it at our end. Bontrager passes it off to Karras. She puts up a three. Got it! Oh my gosh. 33 points for Karras Weinberg, leading the way for the Lady Warriors. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family owned and operated since 1989.
Back at Westview High School, 33 points, 7 3-pointers for Karras. We're trying to look it up here in the record book. We sort of think that might be tying the school record on the girls' side for threes.
I know Grace Hales has it, and I almost think
Bortner.
There was one or two others. Bortner last year.
Yeah, so we're looking it up. But heck of a game for her. Shot put up the top of the key by Kern, no good. Rieksecker with the rebound, gets it to Bontrager. So nice little move there, and Bontrager goes in, and she's left-handed, so that was an easy layup for her.
Yes, it was.
47-25, Westview back up by 22. Kern handling the ball. Oh, Ellie Morris out right now. Down in the corner. Back up top to Corey. Pass it inside to Olivia Mass. Throws it back out to Corey. And now to Gonzalez. Back to Chupp. Chupp to Kern. He drives in. Kick it back out to Chupp. Chupp's going to take a three. No good. And we're going to let it run out of bounds. Morgan Grossman to trigger the ball in for Westview, coming down the other way. 6:53 to go here in the girls game with the doubleheader boys-girls with Bethany tonight. Down to Morgan Grossman, pushes it back to Karras. Working it across to the other side. I guess there really isn't any need to be too much of a hurry. Oh, nice pass inside to Riegsecker, and I think that's her first points tonight. Yep. So
got her involved.
So 49-25, Westview up. And yeah, just a reminder that Indiana does have the mercy rule. If you get down by 35, Kern puts up a basket in 35 points after the first half or the first quarter. I'm trying to remember. Then it turns into a running clock, and that actually happened in the junior varsity boys game earlier this evening. Towards the end of the game, Westview got up by 35. Errant pass on Westview, picked up out of there by the Lady Bruins. Kern to bring the ball down the floor. Poked away by Whetstone, but she can't chase it down in time. So we got Morris and Kroom back in. And Mast and Chupp out for the Lady Bruins. Ellie Morris to trigger it into Lind. She's going to drive on the right side. Morgan Grossman knocks the ball out of bounds. Oh, they're going to call her for a foul. First foul for the quarter. And also her first foul. Out to Gonzalez. Turn now to Ellie and inside to Kroom. She missed a shot right inside, put up by Lind. She couldn't make the shot, and they're going to say she was fouled on the shot. So
after 34.5 minutes, we're going to shoot a free throw.
We're going to shoot a free throw. That's what I was just thinking. That's the first time, isn't it?
Yep. That's pretty amazing.
That foul was called on Morgan Riegsecker, her second. So Lind puts it up and banks it in. She'll get one more. Second shot, no good that time. Morgan Grossman with the rebound, and got Karras Weinberg bringing the ball down the floor. Gets it to Bontrager. Back to Weinberg, and now Morgan Grossman. Well, we got two Morgans and two Grossmans, so I have to say her whole name, don't I?
Yes, you do.
She needs a nickname.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I thought she was going to get a chance.
Yeah, couldn't quite get the pass cleanly, so Weinberg lost it, and they're going to call her for a charge. Kern was standing in there for the charge, so she picks up her third foul.
Her third, team's third of the quarter.
Ellie Morris, Kern looking down the left side, inside to Kroom. Morris thought about shooting it, but Kroom gets the shot from about 14. Couldn't get it to go, and rebound Westview. Karras brings it down, and down to Morgan. Out top to Karras. Bontrager, she likes to drive in there, and then she just pull it back out. Morgan shoots a three. That's going to be long. Kern pulls down the rebound for the Lady Bruins. Morris to bring it down the floor. Inside to Kroom, kicks it out to Gonzalez. She puts up a three, and she got it to go. 30-49, or 31-49. I missed the marking the free throw in my running tally here. So we're all clear out around the perimeter. Whetstone inside now. Morgan skip pass to Morgan. I'm sorry. Skip pass to Morgan from Bontrager. Olivia Bontrager drives and hands it off to Karras. Back to Bontrager. Looks like we're quite content to run some clock off. But yeah, not being as aggressive in scoring as we were in the first half, but
right.
Karras still dribbling around the perimeter. Now to Morgan Grossman, back to Olivia Bontrager, J.J. Whetstone on the left baseline. Olivia drives inside, across to Whetstone, but picked out of there by Lind. Turnover on Westview. Morgan Rieksecker trying to stop her. Ellie shot that ball really high. I thought it was going to go over the backboard for a second there. I think she was in a lot closer than she usually is. And
yeah.
She had that forward momentum going.
Yep.
Olivia was expecting JJ to cut to the basket with her, and so she led her on that pass, but JJ didn't realize that's what was supposed to be happening. So some Riekseckers, some substitutions. Morgan Rieksecker out. Okay, so it looks like, so Karas did tie the school record. Boy, it'd be nice if she'd hit one more, wouldn't it? But
yeah, it would.
Karas, air ball on the three-point shot, and shot taken all the way to the bucket by Olivia Bontrager. She gets fouled, and so this will be Westview's first trip to the line, I believe. Yes, foul's going to be called on Corey Chupp.
Her third.
Yeah, 3 on her, first for the quarter. 2:17 to go here in the game. Olivia shoots it, nothing but net.
Her 5th point of the night.
So now you can say that we're 100% from the line. We're 1 for 1. See if we can make it 2 for 2. Second shot up.
Perfect.
Yep. 51-31. 2:17 to go in the game. Olivia Bontrager comes out. Ellie Morris lobs it inside to Lind. She puts the shot up, no good. J.J. Whetstone with the rebound. Karas is going to bring the ball down. Across to Morgan Grossman, down to Maddie Grossman. Back to her sister Morgan, and now to Karas. Drives inside, kicks it out to Whetstone, now to Morgan Grossman. J.J. Whetstone takes a 3, and she hits it. So that's our first 3 outside of all the 3s that Karas has hit. I think the post that son Andrew found for me said that, it was when Bortner had hit 7 threes to tie the individual record, but it said that game we also had 10 threes as a team, and that tied the school record.
Yeah.
So right now we're sitting at 7 and 8.
Yeah.
Minute 28 to go.
I remember one year, and I don't know which regional, we hit 10. That's the only time I can remember us getting double figures in 3-pointers. Yeah.
Okay, so Morgan Grossman to trigger the ball in, gets it into Karas. She drives the baseline, pulls it back out. Still dribbling. Morgan Grossman to Whetstone. Maddie's calling for it inside. Weinberg drives inside, puts up a bucket. 56-31. 35 points for Karas. Corey Chupp thinks about the 3, pulls it back down, across to Gonzalez. Back to Corey Chupp. 45 seconds to go here in the game. Kern with the ball. Karas fouled on.
I think you want to take her out just so she get recognized.
Yeah. One heck of a game. So she fouled to stop the clock.
Yeah, I think that's.
I don't think she.
Wanted
Yeah, he wanted her to do it. I don't know if she realized why.
Yeah.
But what a game. And Kern with the ball. Down to Kern on the baseline, tries to pass it. Olivia Bontrager picks it out of there after it had been deflected by one of the other players. I'm not sure who had gotten their hand on it, but 23 seconds to go. Olivia dribbling the ball. Corey Chupp coming out on her. She's just going to keep dribbling it. And they finally call a foul on her. I think she just fouled out. She's looking at her coach, is going, is that what we wanted me to do?
Yeah.
All right, so Ellie Morris comes back in for the Lady Bruins, and Corey Chupp just fouled out. So 6.1 seconds to go. J.J. Whetstone triggered in for the Lady Warriors as they're about to pick up their 3rd win of the season. And my guess is we're just going to dribble it out. Olivia's holding it. And that's ball game. So Westview picks up win number 3, 56-31. Earlier this evening, the JV boys won 59-18. And we'll do a quick wrap up here if you want to do some. Are you ready to do some final scoring? And then we'll step out of the way, and you'll have to tune back in on our other stream for the boys game coming up in about 15 minutes. So go ahead, Randy.
I'm ready, yep. Okay, quick scoring recap. We'll go with Bethany first of all, a total of 31. Gonzalez had a 3-pointer for a total of 3. Kern had 1 basket for 2. Their leading scorer, Kroom, ended up with double figures with 10 on 5 baskets. Ellie Morris had 3 threes and a 2-pointer for 11. And Lynn, their freshman center, had 2 baskets, 1 for 2 at the line for a total of 5 points. For the Warriors, Maddie Grossman had 2 baskets for 4. Bree Corey had 1 basket for 2. J.J. Whetstone, 2 twos and a 3 for 7. Morgan Rietsecker had a basket for 2. Olivia Bontrager had 2 field goals, 2 for 2 at the line for 6. And with 35 points, Karis Weinberg had a tremendous basketball game. 7 threes and 7 twos. 7 and 7 for her 35.
And
what a game.
Right, and that's and she, including the first 3, our first 3 buckets we made, which were all threes by Karis to start
quickly,
the game.
Yeah. Yep. Nice win. They're 3-4, and they'll try to get to 500 Saturday afternoon against Mishawaka here, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, it's Saturday morning, I believe.
Saturday morning. Okay.
Well, I remember seeing a 10:30 start time. I don't remember if that's the JV or if that's what they're expecting the varsity, but it is Saturday morning.
Okay.
So yeah, come out and support the Lady Warriors if you can. So with that, tonight's post-game show was sponsored by J&R Solutions, featuring high-speed internet, high-speed wireless internet, unlimited, no throttling, and no contracts. J&R Solutions, bringing America together. Call them at 574-349-7673. And we'll be going off the air, but shortly the boys' game will be on for your enjoyment. For tonight, for Randy Yoder doing color tonight, and Jeremy Anderson and Chad Hoover running the board, and Matthew Byler on the camera. This is Dan Byler saying good night.